Yeah, we're gonna fast travel. I love the game, but that is a little bit too far to run right now. You can do it, Geralt. You can do it. Oh, this is exactly where I needed to be. Perfect. Thank you, Roach. Whoop. Now let's see what this interesting quest is going to be. Knight's Tale, right? I wonder if that's a reference to the movie with what's his face? Heath Ledger. That's a very interesting movie when it comes to medievalism, because ironically it both completely misrepresented and very accurately represented the Middle Ages. It misrepresented because they were doing things that, you know, they would never do. Like they had a jousting tournament with commercial advertising where knights basically were sponsored by Nike. In fact, the symbol of the knight was, I think, Nike. But at the same time, it translates to us, using the language we understand, commercials, it translates to us the experience of the Middle Ages. You know, the way they would have seen it is the way that it's presented to us as modern viewers. And that is a very clever idea. Wait, what?
Gods be bum-poked, you must hang on, milady.
That is not normal. It's called a lance. Hello. Moobot is reminding me that it has been an hour. That means I am going to be taking a quick break. You're going to get a few frame drops here for a moment. I'm going to be taking a quick break, which I will be using to make myself move to the side here. Can't touch this. I'm going to make myself a quick cup of tea, and I'll be right back with you. So stick around, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello again, everyone. That, of course, was the amazing sounds of Mstislav Rostropovich, the amazing cellist. And this is, of course, Bach's Cello Suites. Interesting little factoid. Apparently, he was one of the first who played the prelude, that very first one that everyone knows, at that speed. Voice of Music, whom I played yesterday, they're an ensemble that plays Renaissance pieces with Renaissance instruments using Renaissance methods, and they play it at a far slower speed, which is apparently as it's written in the original music. But that is just music. Prepare for your frame drops as I alt-tab back. There we go. Perfect. Let me show you the game as we get to talk to Jacob.
You Jacob?
Heel, Moholt, down. Who asks?
A witcher.
Raspberry
So you
mint.
notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Yeah, aren't you a little too old to believe in fairy tales?
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
So, how do you know she's cursed?
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Moholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
Geralt, such biting wit.
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No. It's
be
just
honest,
these are
yeah.
dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales.
Good point,
My
actually.
gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished.
Yeah, that's called brainwashing, buddy.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
That does seem to be blood, yeah.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
That actually, it seems
Actually
to be
does
sensible.
bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Actually does bleed.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Looks like
Forget about it.
human blood,
Geralt,
too.
we know this. We know this.
Bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense
I want
magic
to
at
find
work
out
here.
if this is an actual fairy tale. Also, look at the shape of that tree. Is it me, or are those... Do those look like legs, and did he hit her in... Okay, never mind.
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
Huh, that's curious. Did he cut down her lover?
And did you look at the tree close?
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Sure, I'll look into this. This piques my curiosity.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await
Classy,
the
buddy.
moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of law.
Don't need money. You don't need fame.
You must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Okay, that's kind of awesome. Bestiary, Daphne's Wrath. Oh, Daphne's Wraith. Sorry. Gal became involved in the curious case of gynodendromorphy. Gyno, woman, dendro, branch. So a woman who turned to a tree. Ah, yeah. When one cuts this tree bark, it bled, and the wind blew through its leaves. One could hear muffled sobs. Love of Daphne's life. A knight errant had gone to Witch of Lynx Crag and never returned. I want to read that book. What are you, buddy? Good old Huey Lewis. Exactly, Vaden. So Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. The 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lynx Crag, find the witch who lives there, and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lynx Crag was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift her curse. Nobody knows what happened on Lynx Crag, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on top of the hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned to a tree so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into that tree would see blood run from the wound. Folk started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth. In time, all had forgotten about her. Okay. Actually, hold on. I want to check the character. Okay, keep an eye on this. We need 7 more ability points before we can get this final awesome metamorphosis. Which, basically, whenever we have a critical effect, which we get a lot, we get a free decoction for 2 minutes. The maximum number that can be activated simultaneously by the mutation is 3. That's amazing. Oh, that reminds me. Because of our gear... Look at that. Because we have 3 pieces, up to 3 different oils can be applied to a sword at a time, and bombs are thrown without any delay. So, we're going to be encountering specters. That's 1. Necrophages we see often. 2. And how about some cursed oil? I wonder if that works. Yeah, look at that! 3 of them at the same time. Sound a bit like Phil Hartman rendition. Well, if only I'd be better at impressions. Okay, here's my weird thing. A willow stood alone from all the others. I guess that's just his way of saying that that willow stands alone. We, will be on our way to Link's Crag. Yeah, it's a bit of my throat. I think I'm not using my voice correctly. I'm not talking. I think I need to warm up my voice a little bit more. Because I'm noticing that it starts to chafe a little bit. It starts to hurt a little bit when I stream. And I think that's just because I'm not using my voice correctly. And you know, as a result, when I start reading things, it turns into a little bit of a weird, unnatural way of phrasing it. Hold on, what is that noise? Did you hear that?
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Okay. Let's Ah, I see. We're supposed to go via this route. Except if we go up here, we'll probably wake it, won't we? Just calmly avoid it. Oh hey, that reminds me. These oils. Obviously, we can get the Hangman's Venom on steel, but we can also get Beast Oil on steel. That's the only 2 we need on it. Bar guest. Of course. Whoa. Oh, nice! Marlene, that's the woman I saved in the that previous quest. Nice. That's the woman who was turned to... Oh, hello. That was the woman who was turned to some kind of wraith. And we cured her of her curse. Also, there's a cave down here, which I want to... Remind me if I forget that I want to look into that cave. Although we'll no doubt, you know, run into that.
A hut. The witches.
Oh yeah, a cage above, suspended above a cliff. That is the sign of a very friendly witch. I'm sure the witch won't be angry if we just steal all her stuff. Why would she be, right?
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
Guess I'll steal all her stuff. Yarrow?
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
It's purely for medicinal purposes. Fortune telling and divination, huh?
Wormwood, sulfur, wart. Scents fresh.
What kind of skin is this? Oh.
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch of a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one.
Yeah, so right now it could be double, right? The archer, to give bad luck to an archer. Well, maybe somebody who was hunting, like the panther we saw earlier. The panther might even be the witch.
Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
Okay, no two sides about that one.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
Might be DF.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
But you gotta look for more stuff. There we go. I knew that panther had to do something.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love.
What if that guy is the that prince? Oh, by the way, I'm seeing it's getting darker, and we're getting some problems over here. Give me a second while I turn on the lamp. There we go, that should fix it for you. It's still there a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, what happened to Sir Gareth? I think Sir Gareth is the panther.
The Lady's Knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together.
Well now.
He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
Can lift the curse myself. I can be arrogant and demand it. I can threaten. That wouldn't go well. Totally, Tracy. Totally. I'll ask it nicely. Just lift the curse, please?
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his witch was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll make you do it. No, she won't respond well to pressure. I can lift the curse myself. She won't respond well to arrogance. I'll humble myself.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my heart, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand.
How, but you liked this, didn't you?
None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost. Can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life. But I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
I don't know if I want to give a
Good, I know
witch
you
that.
won't use it to cast a spell on me.
Exactly.
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Still, that doesn't seem fine. How? Look, I cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and we use it for nothing else. That's fine. But think about how this game works. It's always ironic twists, little hidden meanings. Sure, she won't use my lock of hair to cast any other spell, but she's concealed from me for all time. Who knows what else she might do? No, I think this... No chance. I'll manage on my own.
Not about to trust you, with a lock of my hair or anything else. I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
I am not about to give a witch a lock of my hair. Also, never shall we meet again, eh? Damn, the door's locked. Possible to get in there now. Okay, let's... also, I want to check out that cave. Bunch of entrances here, though.